Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Don't mind me, I'm not naked in his car, but we just came back from a run club that we did at the beach. Lozano got a new max heart rate.
It's not good.
Yeah, his heart was about to explode, but it's also because of how hot it is. That's why I'm not gonna show you my lower body, but I'm not naked in the car. Going to a cookout later. It's gonna be a movie, bro. Except it's literally just gonna be cookout at the barracks. Lozano, thank you for shaping my meat and for...
Yeah, man, I'll be your meat anytime.
This is about as Mexican of a burger as it gets. It's not even... It's just tortilla. Anyways, yeah, on the day that we were recording this vlog, it was actually the birthday of one of my buddies, Cho. He's actually not one of my buddies. He's just one of my Lance Corporals that I always have to babysit. But being the big Sergeant, the big T, triple T, I figured I'd do something nice for him, try to get him a birthday cake. But by the time we remember that it was his birthday, most of like the bakeries and stuff were closed. So we ended up just going to Family Mart and improvising him a birthday cake.
It's not turning on. Put it in the water.
Oh yeah, just take out the thing, just take out the thing. Just put it in the water. Yeah, sorry Bear, sorry to bother you. Thanks for being such a great roommate. Well, Cho, if you're watching this, happy birthday, and I'm never doing anything for you ever again. I literally hate you. Dude, we left before 8 p.m., around like 8 p.m. This took us an hour and a half just for Cho to not even be here. This guy didn't know that we were gonna surprise him on his birthday. Alright, goodbye. Alright, what's up guys? I know that this is kind of a different weird type of transition, but also I don't know how to end the video. I think it would be a good idea for me to start doing this towards the end of my videos. Here, hold on. Thanks for interrupting my video, Skoshi. Wait, that sucked. Hold on. Take this. How do I suck at throwing this? Hold on. There. Ride like the wind, Skoshi. Anyways, as I was saying before, Skoshi so politely interrupted. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to have these kinds of moments towards like the end of my videos where I can just talk a bit more like openly about stuff. Because I tried uploading a video on Instagram, me talking about like a tie-in that I used to give at the School of Music. I used to give my students, not my students, these students there, tie-ins that I would give to my students in McMap. I recorded the video, I looked back on it, and then I was just kind of like too shy or like too nervous to like to post it. Like I had it, for the longest time I didn't want to record it, and then when I did record it I didn't want to edit it, and then once I was editing it I was like, I don't want to post this. I think part of it is like not really insecure, but just kind of like thinking about like, damn, how are people gonna see this, or like what are people gonna think about me, you know? But then another part of me, you know, remembers how kind of helpful those times have been to, you know, different students that I've had on McMap, and then to different to like the students that I had, not the students that I had, but the guys I was with, the peers that I had at NAVSOM. I don't care. Even though I was at NAVSOM as a student, it still felt like those were kind of my students because they were my junior Marines. I was still their sergeant, and they will always be my my little bros, my little Lance Corporals. It's been less than a month since I've been in the fleet now. I miss the environment to some extent. I love the freedom, having the freedom to do a lot more out here, having a car, being able to drive, being able to go back to boxing, but I also liked the time that I had to myself while I was there. I had a lot of time to just practice, read a lot of books. I got through 25 books while I was there. It just doesn't feel the same to some extent because I'm not in pursuit of the same goal. Like before, it was like pursuit of that goal of like wanting to graduate, but also wanting to, you know, read more books so I can be a better leader and like, you know, learn more about leadership. Some of my favorite books also tied it all back into religion. It is definitely based in like Christian principles of service to others, which is a message that I see that comes across from like a lot of the books that I read. Almost all of them pretty much kind of point to it. Even if they don't say it directly, they still kind of point to that same principle of, you know, loving others, guiding others, leading others through service. You know, the king of the universe didn't come to earth to be served, but rather to serve others. So if I can be more like him, that would be a good service to the world. Yeah, I guess all I have to say is that, like, you know, if any of the guys at NAVSOM are watching this, keep pushing. Life gets better in the fleet, but life is also amazing at any point. Doesn't you know, it doesn't have to be like, well, once I get here I'll be happy, you know, once I reach my goal, once I graduate I'll be happy, because then you're never gonna enjoy those moments each phase of your life. There was one Instagram story that I posted a little while ago, like, you know, being here in the fleet, where I was like, damn, like I kind of miss the times at NAVSOM, and we're always living through the good old days, but we never realize it's the good old days till they pass us by. So, you know, now NAVSOM is just, you know, full of memories of like, damn, I miss when I was with the guys, this and that. Those are the good old days now. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll try to make better content moving forward. See ya. I'll only take you to Blue Seal on the condition that you say that Moosey's World is the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Moosey's World is the best thing that's happened to me. He saved me from depression.
Yeah, thanks. And he also let you borrow like $2,000 that one time.
Oh yeah.
And he saved you from a fire.
He got me a wife.
He even got you a wife. Let me see the ring on your. I mean, that's a bad. I can't say that word.